The Orphan Protocol. Chapter 1. Compliance Index. 99.8%. Silas stood barefoot on the glowing floor tile, waiting for the scan to finish. "Remain still," said the voice in the wall. Emotive response detected. Processing. He focused on the white dot projected ahead of him, just above the scanner lens. Eyes forward, spine aligned. Breath in units of 4. The dream didn't happen. It wasn't real, just a code error. A soft click. The floor tile beneath him pulsed green. Compliance Index. 99.8%. You may proceed. Silas exhaled, stepping off the scanner tile. The line moved forward behind him. 60 bodies in matching gray uniforms filed through the Mediprep chamber like code through a firewall. Silas kept his head down and avoided the wall cameras, just in case. Dane was waiting by the corridor exit, cracking his knuckles. "You blinked longer than usual." "No, I didn't." "Yeah, you did. Thought you were going to get flagged." "I didn't." Avery joined them from the side corridor, her soft steps barely audible on the polymer floor. Her copper-brown hair was tied in the standard 3-braid regulation, but loose strands framed her face. She gave Silas a long look. "You glitched," she said quietly. "Just for a second. Your color tag turned red." "I passed. 99.8. It dropped to 61 before correcting. The wall didn't broadcast it. That's a concealment event." Silas's stomach twisted. He shook his head. The protocol doesn't glitch. Then something made it lie. They walked in silence through the corridor as the ceiling lights shifted from sterile blue to a muted white. The communal zone had already cycled into morning schedule. 5 minutes for nutrient rations, 15 minutes of state education broadcast, then simulation training. The food dispensers hummed as trays emerged. Protein squares, distilled greens, and an energy supplement. Silas took his tray and sat at table 4C. Dane followed, already unwrapping his protein square. "Dream again?" he asked casually. Silas froze. Dane didn't wait for a reply. "You always get that twitch under your eye when you do. You know they're listening, right? Even in the dream state, they monitor your REM levels." "I don't dream." "Everyone dreams. They just don't all remember." Silas looked around. Cameras embedded in the corners, the ceiling, the vents. Watching, recording, interpreting. The protocol saw everything. He didn't answer. Simulation lab was cold. Always was. Silas entered Pod 7 and lowered the neural band over his head. The screen blinked on, showing the same warning. All responses are monitored. Deviations from standard logic will result in immediate reassessment. The simulation launched. Scenario 412. Civil unrest response. An explosion rocked the simulated street. Civilians screamed. A data feed ticked across the bottom of the screen. A voice spoke through his earpiece. "Orders. Contain unrest. Minimal force authorized." Silas observed. An injured woman crawled toward a crying child. A group of unarmed citizens